I mean to go back to the safe room. I think... no, you don't get anything here. So... I'm not supposed to go here right now, but I want to get either the fish guy's ability soul or the army knife. Should be really nice. Okay. To not make it too boring, I just skip on the army knife and... in Soten it's actually still... it's so badly balanced. Yes, you can fuck off. That would have been a cutscene. It's so badly balanced that the army knife, or combat knife I think it's officially called, is still one of the strongest weapons, like really far into the game of the first castle. So most bosses I've actually defeated with the knife, with just a knife, so the distance you get is not a lot, as you can see. Only punches are closer and hence more dangerous because you have to be almost frame perfect to not get hit as well. And with the lag right now it's also a little bit more difficult for me to pull that kind of magic off. Also I think it's actually interesting how the controls compare in the games, and I'm grinding those ghosts because I want the soul, so apologies for that. I'm gonna talk a little bit about the game rather. It's interesting how the controls compare in those Soten games. The original Soten has pretty fluent controls, so you always feel in control and in power of what is going on, and rarely have a real good excuse to blame it on the controls. The first Game Boy Advance Castlevania, which was Soten based, Circle of Moon, had pretty bad controls in that regard, I say. Not in the way that they were bad, as in programmed or anything, but it just didn't feel as fluent and as intuitive, so you would feel in control. There we go. Okay. The second one, Harmony of Dissonance, was probably my favorite on the Game Boy Advance. This one already is a little bit... see why it's so useful, why I wanted this. I actually used to, on my first run where I went completionist, I played through Aria of Sorrow with only this soul, with the ghost soul. Now I know if you're really into this game, you will find that it's not the most perfect soul, probably. I know people find really cool strategies on how to go about thinking of this game, but I personally got through everything with like that soul, and I think either the combat knife or something else. I don't remember what I used essentially. We're heading towards the next necessary step. So if you look at the map, we're now going to fetch the slide kick, as far as I remember. I hope I remember correctly. It would be kind of embarrassing otherwise. Oh yeah, now will the Manticore will come. This is going to be a... oh, Une. Manticore is one of those bosses that I don't like because I'm pretty bad at predicting him and his patterns, so I'd actually like to have full MP here, which is kinda sucky. I had it different in mind, in memory, that there would be one corridor more until the boss comes. But yeah, okay, let's try it. Okay, you can only lose once. See, that's the problem, exactly that, because you can't even duck a wait. So I'd have to either do something really boring and cheap like this, or aim it right, which is actually for me kinda difficult. I never analyzed his patterns, admittedly. Okay, that was really dangerous and stupid. Okay, I'm dead. The problem is that he can shoot multiple times in a row, and he doesn't give an indicator, as far as I'm aware, whether he will do that or whether he will just shoot one bullet. So you can never be sure about what is going on. The only thing that I now only figured out, because I never had to fight him for this long, is that he will go for the tail if he can, if you're close enough, so you can actually manipulate him into not shooting, I think. Let's see if that is true. No, he will still have a slight chance.